Now on to my next repair. This is my G. Fred Asbel anorak, and it's going to be a little bit hard for you to see, but I do have a hole that developed here just beneath my left hand pocket. I must have got it snagged on something, or maybe when this wool was originally stitched there wasn't too much in the way of excess. So what I'm going to do is just heavily stitch, reinforce this area right here, which shouldn't be a big deal because on the inside there's basically nothing there to worry about. It's going to pinch this very little spot of the pocket shut to the point where it might tighten it up a little bit, but not a big deal. So you can see right there that hole in my pocket area. And for this, I am going to resort to going to the sewing machine. There's nothing more manly than a man with a sewing machine. But, you know, I don't really have a choice here. I could stitch it by hand, but I've done enough stuff now to know that just having a cheap sewing machine and knowing the real basics on how to use it actually saves you a ton of effort and gives you a much better result on your repairs. So I find that I don't use this a ton, but when I need it and want it, I have it. So I've loaded this up with a medium gray. I have gray thread to make this repair, and I'm going to prepare this to get it on the sewing machine. So anyway, like I said, I barely know what I'm doing here, but I do know at least enough to be dangerous, and so I'm going to get this thing positioned in here and then go to work. So this is actually a heavy-duty sewing machine and needles, so it should be able to handle this. Now, I can tell you this is a little bit thick to be fitting it under here, but it will go. I have it there. And so once I get this aligned, I will make the repair. So this should be a go. I have no idea what I'm doing, but let's go slow and easy and see what happens here. So that's one pass, and you can reverse the machine, which I'm going to do, and go backwards now and double that up. And let's see. So, trying to keep it like kind of on the same spot it already was. This is crude at best, but it will be repaired. And let's see, actually, if I get my hand in where this pocket was, oh yeah, I mean that is stitched shut for sure. So I think what I'm going to do is back it up a little bit more, make one final pass, then I'll pull it out of here and I'll show you what I got. Okay, so I would say this is done, and let's see how it came out. So taking a look at this from a distance, doesn't look terrible. I picked a pretty good color thread overall. You can see there where the fabric had opened up originally, right here, and then here's my new stitch coming around the hole and tying it back in on the back side of the hole there. So at this point, if I put my hand back inside this pocket and try to poke through, there's absolutely no way I'm going to get through there. So I think I will consider that to be a successful repair. Yeah, that's stitched nice and tight now. And when you look closely, again, it's not great, but I mean, that right there is super reinforced. And I'm hoping that there's enough meat here left that it's not gonna pull anymore, and that overall seems to be pretty suitable. And then just taking a real quick look on the inside here, you can see that stitch again going around. So this is the inside of the anorak here. You can see that stitch going around where that hole was. So that's another repair. I would say this one is successful. I was worried about that one for a while. Very happy to have this out of the way. Now, while I have the sewing machine out, and for my next repair, these are my LA Police Gear Operator Tactical Pants, which I love. I wear these pants continuously. I have a number of pairs of these, and I've worn these for a few years now. It's got to be getting close to 3 or 4 years that I've had these, and they've been great. But on this particular pair, the reinforced knee has started to come unstitched, and so I need to get that stitched back up, and I'm not positive I'm going to be able to use the sewing machine for this, but I'm going to certainly lay it out and give it a try. Now, I do already have the gray thread in there, and I'm hoping that I can do this. So looking how it was originally stitched, I can't really tell. I might just have to give it a big nasty stitch across the top there, but I don't know if I can get this thing to fit in the machine. So I'm going to give that a try real quick, see if I can get it laid out on the machine, and see if this is a repair I can make without having to hand stitch it. So I was able, I think, to get the pants in here and positioned correctly. Now, if this goes wrong, and I'm not saying that it's not going to go wrong, because it might, I will essentially sew one piece of the pants to another piece of the pants that I don't want to happen. But I'm willing to roll the dice. Ooh, feel it's already going, there we go. I'm willing to roll the dice here and see what happens. So, let me start this nice and slow and hope for the best. And I, like most things, just gonna go for it. Crap. I need to do this the other way. So I've already messed up. Reverse. Let me try to just do it in reverse. This should go poorly. So wait, I just lock it in reverse or what? I'm kind of used to have two hands here. Well, this is actually maybe going all right. Let's keep it up. Stay on target. Stay on target. Alright, a couple more. I think I'm off target. Anyway, I think that's it. So, let's get these things out of here and see how it went. Well, the good news is I didn't sew the wrong part of the pants together, so these are definitely still usable. You can see that line there where there's a couple of stray threads that I still have to cut and to clean it up. Now, my line was not great. That's probably because I tried doing this in reverse, and you can see I was wandering like crazy. That is butchered. Not a good repair, but certainly serves the purpose. I mean, that's the thing, is now I have preserved these pants, which otherwise would have continued to tear and may have just done enough damage that they were useless. But these are otherwise perfectly good. So I am overall reasonably happy with that. I mean, from a distance, you will never see that, and I will forget about that repair soon enough, and everybody will go on their way with their merry lives and have good quality tactical pants. So alright guys, there you have it. Just some real quick gear maintenance. Doing my best to keep some of my gear in good enough shape to continue to get a lot of service life out of it. I mean, obviously these repairs are okay at best, but I think at the same time perfectly suitable. You know, this gear is obviously expensive. We spend a lot of money on our gear, and maintaining it is definitely a must. So in that regard, I think I did a pretty good job. Was able to get some definitely further life out of this gear, and I'll continue to use it for what it's best for. So alright guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you liked what you saw. I hope you found it a little bit informative. If you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Take care now. I'll see you soon.